The frontline HQ of the Allied forces should be somewhere in this area. Ah, I see tents. We're here, sister. Yes, and so it begins. Commander Rachel, Blue Moon COs are here. They're on their way in now. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to the Allied Forces Frontline HQ. Thank you. My name is Sasha. It's an honor for our country to fight alongside yours. The honor is ours. Let's pool our resources and defeat Black Hole's army. Colin, introduce yourself. Oh, I'm Colin of Blue Moon, sir. I'll do my best for the cause. I heard you were instrumental in winning the last war. It's good to have you aboard. Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And your famous leader, Commander Olaf? Did he come here with you?
Olaf.
And his special ability is snow. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's
Commander...
just before Frozen, so they can say they did it first.
Yeah. 1 second. Commander Olaf is still in Macroland, defending the motherland. His hometown was ravaged. He sends his regrets that he's unable to join us. I see. I was looking forward to meeting him, but I understand the situation. Hey, it's Colin. Long time no see, little buddy. Max, so you're here too? You don't think I'd let those Black Hole losers do whatever they want, do you? Is that your sister, Colin? What a babe. It's nice to meet you. My brother has told me all about you, Commander Max. Max, you freak. Watch how you speak to our allies. What's up, Blue Moon crew? We're gonna kick some Black Hole butt, am I right? Oh, please. Not you too, Jake. It's okay, I mean Rachel. We're going to be fighting side by side, so there's no reason for us to be overly formal, is there? Yeah, she's right. We're in for some rough times together, so let's be friends. Commander, enemy forces to the west. Land and sea units both. Understood. Looks like we're going to have to end this welcoming party early. Rachel. Welcoming.
As if.
Yeah. Rachel, please let us handle this. Colin and I need to see the enemy for ourselves. But, come on, Rachel. It'll be fine. Let Blue Moon show us what they can do. Watching them fight would rock, and I'm sure I'd learn a lot too. Superb. It's decided then. Let's go survey the battlefield. Come, Colin. Right behind you. No.
Come, Colin.
Come
for me.
That's her brother. Don't be dirty.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The ocean blue. A naval battle. Colin, you haven't seen combat for a while, have you? Take command. I'll back you up. Don't worry, you've got the numbers to pull this off. This is a fight you can win. Oh, okay. I'll give it a shot. Make sure you keep track of your air and naval units' fuel supplies. Don't forget that you can supply them with your APC. Okay. The enemy's awfully close, though. This is going to be quite a battle. It's okay. Don't be nervous. I'm going to walk you through this step by step. This is interesting because Colin was in Advance Wars 2, I think it was.
Don't look at me.
But Sasha wasn't. It's just one of those weird things like, oh.
Was she mentioned, though?
No, she wasn't mentioned at all. It was just Colin by himself. So it's like, where did you come from? Okay, so...
I do think they should remake this game.
Well, they should make a sequel, I think, because it would be good. I would look forward to it. But yeah, for air units like B-copters, cruisers are a natural predator. If an enemy cruiser approaches, it's a good idea to order a temporary retreat. Now, there are several ways to retreat. You can simply fly away as far away as possible, or escape to dry land. You can also land on one of your own cruisers. That's right, if I remember correctly, cruisers can carry 2 copters at a time. You are correct. I'll let you choose your own path, but don't take unnecessary risks. So, for this, let's see, the cruiser and the rockets are in range. That's a battleship. As you know, it's an extremely potent indirect combat unit. Battleships have the longest range of fire of any known indirect combat unit. The enemy cruiser looks to be in range, so go ahead and fire a full salvo at it. And I think, yeah, I'm going to choose the cruiser because it's the more, it's the bigger threat at this point. So let's see what we do. That's pretty good. Let's see, submarine. That's a sub, a direct combat unit that can attack any naval unit. It's no match for a cruiser though, so don't get too close. Subs also have a special ability. They can dive and submerge underwater. By submerging, they can completely protect themselves from all indirect fire. Of course, they're still vulnerable to the direct fire of cruisers and other subs. Shouldn't I keep it submerged all the time then? No, it's not that simple. You see, subs burn fuel when they're submerged, even if they're not moving, and if subs run out of fuel, they sink. Oh, I see. It all balances out then, doesn't it? The good and the bad? You could say that. There's also a stealth factor that comes into play. But that's only on maps with fog of war, so we can deal with that later, I suppose. For the time being, you need that sub to take on the enemy battleship. So do your best to keep it safe. Understood. So for this... the battleship can't hit anything. Okay, so we'll do... kill off the cruiser. And that should leave a free path for our cruiser to attack the submarine. You've selected a cruiser, which is a direct combat unit. It can fire on all air and naval units, but it's especially strong against subs. When you find an enemy sub within range, attack and see for yourself. Understood, I'm looking forward to it. So, let's see... 81%... can the battlecopter attack the sub? Yes. That's a better way to do it. And then once we get the cruiser over, we'll be within the blind spot of the rockets and we'll finish off the sub. So that's quite handy. So yeah, that's another disadvantage of indirect units, is that they have blind spots.
Well, I mean, you couldn't have them all powerful, otherwise what's the point in having the other stuff?
What, indirect units?
So they have to have weaknesses.
Well, the weaknesses, I would say, is that they're expensive. They cost a lot more than tanks or anti-air units. And although they can hit more stuff and with more power, I would say it's not worth it. So
You wouldn't say it's not worth it?
I would say it's not worth indirect units usually, but they have certain applications. So that's a lander, a naval transport that can carry 2 ground units at a time. There are shoals here too. Shoals and ports are the only terrain types where landers can load and unload units. You cannot unload units onto terrain those units cannot normally cross. For example, you can't unload a unit with treads onto a mountain. Just like an APC can't drop infantry unit into the ocean, right? That's correct. If you understand that, landers should prove easy to use. So, take the artillery and the tank over as far as possible. And it looks pretty good to us. Commander Lash, we don't have enough firepower. We're going to be crushed. Couldn't we rethink this? No, no, no. We can always build more units. As many as we need. Everything's disposable. Everything. What's the point of having all this stuff if we don't get to break it? Disposable? But... Quiet, you. I'm the one who designed our power source, the Black Crystal. So any ordnance we make with it is mine to play with. Teehee. Attack! Can somebody please talk some sense to Commander Lash, please? So this was expected, but it shouldn't be enough to kill. No, it was. Oh. I guess Colin must have reduced defense as well as attack. Colin's gimmick is that he can build units much more cheaply than other COs, but because he's inexperienced, he has less firepower with them. So it's a little trade-off, but...
Less firepower in terms of power or speed?
Power. So instead of a unit doing 90% damage, his will only do 80, I guess. I think it's a 10% reduction, but I'm not entirely certain of that. Let's see... That's in range.
Robert, is the printer still on?
I believe so. I didn't turn it off.
Okay.
So... let's move one step in. And we'll attack.
Sorry
Tank
guys,
unit.
real world interferes sometimes.
Yeah, real life has a habit of getting in the way.
It really does.
You want to record a let's play? Nope, real life wants to get in the way. Let's see... Yeah, 2 below. There we go. And we'll keep the rockets out of the range of the battleship for now, but we'll move it a bit closer and leave that there. So, It's funny that Colin has reduced attack power normally. When it comes to his CO power and Super CO power, the more money he has, the more attack power he gets. So it can actually lead to situations where he's incredibly broken. For example, you can have a mech unit that's at 2 health, doing 999% damage to a unit that wouldn't normally be able to attack. So, oh, excuse me. So, try and take care of the tanks. Yeah. Drop the tank there.
When did you email me that picture?
What, the me photo picture? You've only just seen it.
Yeah.
I did that like yesterday. No, I thought it was pretty funny.
Unlimited power.
With a load of lightning coming out of the flower. Yeah. No, I you know what? Miitomo was actually pretty fun when you can do all the photos and stuff.
Is that the app?
Yeah.
What's it like?
It's okay. The more friends you have, the more fun it becomes.
You don't have any friends.
Yeah, alright. I added a lot of people on Twitter. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so.
I'll add you, don't worry.
Good. You actually get my Nintendo points for doing so there's no reason not to.
Oh, okay. We need to do that.
Yeah. Because there's like exclusive rewards tied to it as well. So for you can get Twilight Princess Picross or WarioWare Touched on 3DS. It's basically a puzzle game where you have to tap blocks to uncover different parts of a puzzle.
They like their puzzles though, don't they?
Oh yeah, you know.
Zelda.
People like puzzles, funnily enough.
Zelda fans like puzzles.
No. Everyone likes puzzles.
Not really. Not everybody likes puzzles.
Yeah, everyone likes puzzles. There's not much else I can do here, so I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, I've just got an email about the London Design Festival in September.
London Design Festival?
Yeah,
Oh. Wow.
Well, you're in a relationship. I do stuff
I'm playing a game here, so, you know.
No, I don't care. We're going to see some of them.
We'll see some of them, definitely.
Some stuff going on.
So anyway, I've used my Super CO power, and hopefully I'll be able to finish off the map on this turn. Lash used her CO power herself last turn to give herself extra defense, but hopefully I'll be able to get through everything on this turn, depending on how far this can go. Yes. There we go. And we'll see what kind of score we got for the mission this time. Eek! We lost. I mean, I saw it coming, but it still kind of stings, you know?
Wait, so you lost?
No, I won.
But she just said...
She lost.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what you get, Lash. What is it with you in these wasteful, foolish battles? Shut it. You are not going to lecture me. You're not the boss of me. I'm going to pay you back for the last war. You better get ready. How utterly childish. Under different circumstances, she could have been a brilliant commander. What a shame. You spanked him, Colin. No, I didn't do anything. I was just following orders, as always. I bet you can rock deployment maps. Every CO has got their own thing, and you know how to work yours. Jake is right, Colin. Set your shoulders straight and stand with pride. Sir, yes, sir, but I'd rather get back to the war. This is embarrassing. You know how Jake said he was good at deployment maps? Colin is actually terrible on deployment maps. He needs to have a factory to be able to start producing units at a lower price, because...
Does he have one? A factory, does he have one?
Well, it depends on the map. So, we got another S rank for that mission. 300 experience for that. Yeah, depending on the map, some COs are better than others. For example, if there's no factories whatsoever, then Colin is one of the worst ones to use because he's got lower attack power straight off the bat. It might change depending on how many units, how many cities and so on there are, but in general, you want to pick a specific CO for a certain map depending on what it's like. So, that was Mission 6, and we're moving on to Mission 7. Move out.